from the Federal University of Technology, Mina. This is Search TV.
Welcome to the very first episode of Search TV Weekly. I'm your host Missy, and I will be taking you on a journey through this week's biggest stories, from the most talked about news headlines to very interesting entertainment news, and I also would not be forgetting the hottest sports news. This ride promises to be intriguing, exciting, and even hilarious. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
On headlines this week, President Tinubu and Labour agrees on 70,000 naira for minimum wage. The federal government says it has reached an agreement with the leadership of organized labour on 70,000 naira as the new minimum wage for Nigerian workers. The agreement between government and organized labour followed a series of talks involving both parties in the last few weeks after months of unproductive discussions. Confirming the development, the president of the Nigeria Labour Congress, Joe Ajaero, confirmed that part of the agreement reached with government was that the minimum wage will no longer wait till after 5 years to be reviewed. According to him, the minimum wage will now be reviewed every 3 years. JAMB debunks cutoff marks report. The Joint Admission and Matriculation Board JAMB has debunked reports that it had set cutoff marks for admission into higher institutions across the country. In a statement attributed to JAMB Registrar Professor Ishaq Oloyede, the board dismissed reports that it had set 140 as cutoff marks for universities and 100 for polytechnics respectively, stressing that there was no such thing as cutoff marks in admissions process to tertiary institutions in Nigeria. Instead, it maintained that what was obtainable is minimum tolerable score determinable by individual institutions. In entertainment, Nollywood actor DME Okolawo has advised social media skit makers aspiring to transition into the acting industry to put in the extra work to make their dreams come true. While speaking at a recent episode of the Echo Room podcast, the actor emphasized the importance of perseverance and hard work. He said, "If you ever try to do anything different from the norm, if you are known for something and you're trying to do something different, it's going to be difficult. Nobody is going to readily roll over and allow you." He said he has learned the hard way, so if anyone finds themselves in that situation, what he would suggest to them is just to keep the vision alive and keep working towards it. And I'm moving on to sports. Super Eagles suffer ranking slump, drop to 39th globally. The Super Eagles of Nigeria have suffered a setback in the latest FIFA rankings released on July 19, 2024. The three-time African champions have dropped one place to 39th globally, meanwhile maintaining their position as the fifth best team in Africa. The decline in the ranking comes on the heels of uninspiring results in the 2026 World Cup qualifiers, where the team drew against South Africa and lost to the Benin Republic. Morocco, Senegal, and Egypt continue to lead the continent, with Ivory Coast moving up to 4th place. Argentina retains the top spot globally. Spain jumped 5 places to 3rd after winning the Euro 2024 championship. Still in sport, Falcons fall to Canada, but show promise ahead of Olympics. The Super Falcons of Nigeria suffered a 1-0 defeat to Canada in a closed-door friendly game on Wednesday. Despite the loss, coach Randy Waldrum and captain Rasheedat Ajibade were impressed with the team's performance. The coach praised the team's possession and chances created. Despite the 1-0 loss, the Falcons showed resilience and won the resultant penalty shootout 5-4, a pre-arranged decision agreed upon by the game organizers. The defeat was the Falcons' first in 15 games since their loss to Colombia in February 2023. However, the team's improved performance is a positive sign ahead of the Olympics, where they face a formidable challenge in Group C against Brazil, Spain, and Japan.
That's it for this week's episode of Search TV Weekly. You can join the conversation in the comment section below. You can also follow us on all our social media platforms, X, Instagram, and Facebook at Search Media MX. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also hit that notification bell so you do not miss a thing. See you next week. Until then, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay fabulous.